So, what was that?
Humble first.
Oh, don't worry about it. Welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We'll be picking up where we left off last week with the party descending for the first time into the well in the Yawning Portal to look for a number of things. They're looking for Lady Hucriel's son, Sir Brayford, and who was a part of a former adventuring party. They're also looking for the source of these rare magical apples that goblins sometimes come up out of the well and sell to the people. What's up?
I'm mumbling to myself. I forgot that's what we were doing.
Right. Before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like, and today we would like to thank, in fact we were just talking about them, Fable Beard Company. They make beard products such as beard balms, oils, butters, and co-wash. They also have a line of deodorants and spray-on colognes, and each of their scent profiles is a different fantasy character. Today I am wearing Dr. Wolf Beard Butter. It smells of blueberries and tobacco. But they have many scents, and I'm sure you'll find one that you like. If you are a first-time purchaser, you can go to fablebeardco.com and create an account, and they've got a buy one get one free option. So put 2 beard oils in your cart, and if you use the code FIRST in all capital letters, you will get that second beard oil for free. And so Brian was just saying that he has tried the Fable Beard Company, and that he wanted to talk up how fantastic their products are.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, I was first just blown away by the packaging. It came and it was like, oh, cool. And then like, is that a handwritten note to me? Oh, okay. Turn it over. It's got like a wax stamp on there. I was like, dude, okay. Like, it was clearly packaged with love and care right out the gate. So that was, I was already blown away before I even got to the product itself.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they are top notch, really.
Like, highly recommend. And then the beard oil itself is wonderful as well. They actually have a Halloween theme one right now. I think it's called Psycho or something like that. I gotta double check what it's called, but it's, yeah, no, absolutely love the scents, love the feel. It's, yeah.
Well, and the nice thing is, I mean, aside from just the scents are great, but just in how soft it makes your beard, it like totally gets rid of the itch and any of that. It's good stuff.
100%. I like the way it feels. It's, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you are happy with it and that you have tried one of our friends. If you're a fan of our Wednesday night Traveler game, we do have a website via Obsidian Portal. The adventure log on that site is written in the manner of news articles from the Traveler News Service, and it details everything going on in the Trojan Reach, but sometimes stuff from the outside as well. As the Travelers gain more notoriety, they are taking more of a front page stance, and reporters are starting to pay attention to their shenanigans. We will also be starting a Friday night Traveler game. Deep Night Revelation will start this coming Friday, October 21st at 7 p.m., so be sure to check that out. If you enjoy the content on the Traveler page, please go to the front page and give us a thumbs up. We do like to see the fan likes. We hope you enjoy. So, where you guys left off, you had descended into the well in the Yawning Portal. You were given this quest by a number of factions, namely the Emerald Enclave, the Harpers, the Lord's Alliance, and the Order of the Gauntlet all have reasons for you to go down here. And basically this is an initiation to join those particular factions. And you know, you guys have gained some notoriety from helping find Floon Blagmar and just in your willingness to help deal with the troll in the Yawning Portal Tavern. And so these factions all kind of said, maybe they'd be worthy members. And so that is what sent you down here. And specifically, you were told a number of things. The first being that a woman that lives in the city, it is a notable, her family is a notable merchant family, is that Lady Hucriel, her son went down into the well, looking for adventure. They were part of an adventuring party. His name was Sharwin Hucriel, and he's been missing. The whole party's been missing. The Lord's Alliance the Lord's Alliance sent you down looking for a ranger named Caracas, and the Order of the Gauntlet is sending you down to look for Sir Brayford, a paladin. And ultimately, the Emerald Enclave is curious about the issue that there are these goblins that occasionally come up the well, and they come up twice a year, once in the summer, once in the winter, and they sell a magical apple. And in the summer, they sell a red apple that is the most perfect specimen of an apple that you've ever seen. And this apple, basically, when you eat this apple, it gives you the effects of a long rest. You regain all your spell slots, you regain all your hit points, all conditions are removed from you. You suddenly become a healthy specimen. And one apple is good for, it can be cut into 4 slices, so 4 people can benefit from this one apple. You guys are carrying one of these said apples. In the winter time, the goblins come up and they try to sell a white apple. This is the perfect antithesis. It causes death fairly quickly. Those that are able to make their constitution save against the apple are diseased, or they suffer something permanent from eating this apple. And so you were warned by the Emerald Enclave to stay away from the white apples. Since it is early fall, they're not sure what you'll find down there, but they are looking for the source. They also told you that they have tried to take the seeds out of these apples and plant them to grow their own trees. But when the trees, rather than a tree sprouting from these seeds, instead a very rough, bramble patch springs up that, if left unburned, will turn into twig blights. So, yeah, they're interested in knowing, exactly what the hell's going on with that. So you have bravely gone down into the well, and you were told to go down the well about halfway, and there would be a arrow slit type window that led to a passage down into Undermountain to this location. And you have gone down, and you are at a crumbling courtyard. The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what once must have been the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. So, let me center the map where you guys are at. Did you get level 2? You are level 2.
Yes.
So everybody's level 2. So you are here, and to the north and to the south and to the north, this is all crumbled masonry. If you were to step over the the battlements there onto the crumbled masonry. Everything outside of this this little battlement that you're standing on is rough or difficult terrain. And these, of course, are the stairs that led down from the passage that you had come in from the well. What would you guys like to do?
Go listen at the door.
Okay, so make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. 13, unfortunately.
All right. Da, da, da.
Ow, my ear. The sound hurts.
No. So a couple things happen.
Can I do something before you jump into that?
I think it's too late for him.
I was looking up the specifics.
So, Impa goes to listen at the door, and the ground falls away. It is a pit trap. And unfortunately, he fails. It is 10 feet deep. Impa takes 2 points of falling damage.
Okay.
And at the bottom of the pit, you find a goblin corpse. It has a rusty scimitar and shield, and you notice that on its belt it has a cinched leather belt pouch. And that's not what immediately grabs your attention. You kind of catch all of that out of the corner of your eye. Unfortunately, down here as well is a giant rat. And it starts squeaking and immediately is going to attack. But he is not alone. His squeaking draws other giant rats. Now that they can hear their buddy. Don't worry, little buddy, we'll save you. Dun, dun, dun. Come on now. There we go. And before I throw you up there, here we go with the shitty rolls already. Way to start a day.
So roll an ish?
Yes. Everybody roll initiative. Jesus, bud.
That's where my character's Leroy Jenkins. He just like, he keeps getting great initiative and then dying right away.
Yeah. That's the whole point of getting great initiative, is so you can run in face first. Between Impa and Sparkles, which of you would like... Well, I guess that answers itself, because Impa already down in the hole.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what's your name? Toke? Took? What did you get?
11.
All right. So Bug, you see the floor give out, and Empa King just go and fall down, and you hear the nauseous squeaking of the rat down below. What would you like to do?
All right, I will go over to the hole.
Okay. Now, of course, you also see rats coming out of the masonry rubble from the north and south as well. They have made themselves well known.
Okay.
So, I mean, you have that option as well.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to the hole. How deep does the hole look?
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yes.
Can I pull Empty King back out?
You could. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
Not a great roll, only a 12.
I would say that is enough. You grab Empa King and yank him out.
Hooray, long reach.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Empa
He's
King.
going down there by himself. Get up here.
Empa King, what would you like to do?
Well, the rat dared squeak at me, so I shall blast at thee.
All right. Down in the hole, you mean?
Yep.
I suppose this would technically be a rat hole.
Yep. Probably also a shithole. They're concurrent.
More than likely, yes.
Was it 21 hit?
It most certainly does.
$11 points.
That is an extremely dead rat. All right. Sparkles, you can see that there are rats from the north and south heading your way. What would you like to do?
Are they like mostly in the rubble, or do I have a clear sight of them?
You have a clear sight of them. They have crawled out from under the masonry and whatnot and are now visible to you.
Well, then I will shoot this little rat that's the closest to Sparkles.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Were they ROUSSs?
14.
That hits.
6 damage.
Wow, that rat survived.
I rolled well.
All right.
Yep, that's all Sparkles can do.
Took, what would you like to do? You got rats to the north, which are closest to you. So everything beyond this point is difficult terrain, so it costs double movement.
Alright. How many are left?
4. There's 2 to the south, 2 to the north.
I'll go jump in the hole.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Make it a little easier to see. You're gonna jump in the hole, or are you gonna go north, or just jump in the pit?
North.
Oh, okay. 5, 15, put you right there.
Alright. Do I get to attack?
You do.
Alright. It's 17 hit.
It certainly does.
4.
4 points.
4 points.
All right.
Is a 13 hit?
It does.
Another 4.
All right. So that is a dead rat. I mean, they're just rats. I mean, they're rats that are like the size of a poodle, but, you know. Edith, what would you like to do?
I can cast, let me see here. I can cast Ray of Frost on that one, right?
Yeah.
Or, well, that guy's going after it. Oh, okay, I'll cast Ray of Frost, yeah. Let's do it. Fucking 9. No way.
Oh, that's a miss.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
And I would assume, Edith, I think we discussed this last week. I think you already have mage armor on, right?
I believe so. I think I have a familiar. It's just a cat, though.
Right.
So it's not going to do a lot in combat, I don't think. Only
Right.
giant rats may be sort of tempting.
Yeah. Well, if it's anything like my cats, it's not going to kill them. It just wants to play with them. The rats. He's going to move over here. And he's going to try and bite Took. Holy shit. Rats get a +4 to hit. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot of good when it's a 6. So that's a miss. These 2 rats. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. They have pack tactics, so they have advantage on their attack rolls. One's going to try to bite Sparkles, one's going to try to bite Empiking. Soft 20 on Sparkles.
That's a hit.
Alright.
We're not that high yet.
That's true. For a whole 3 points of piercing damage. And on Empiking, 23 to hit
Yep.
for 3 points of piercing damage. Bug, what would you like to do?
I'm a hit.
So you would have to move. You could move here and hit this guy. You take a 5-foot step to the east. There you go.
Alrighty. I make the attack roll. Or not. There we go. Ah, why? Why do I roll so crappy? Oh, does a 9 hit?
It does not. Dun, dun, dun. Empiking.
Can I move here without falling in the pit? It's kind of halvesies.
Yeah, I'd let you do that.
Okay, and Thunderwave.
Ooh. So that would get Sparkles as well.
No, it's a 15-foot cube centered on me, so it's really only everything adjacent to me.
Right, but
But the cube is 15 feet, not 15-foot radius. That should be 3 squares according to the map.
right, but if it's centered on you, that puts Sparkles inside of those 3 squares.
No, because it's only
Well, the
3
spell
across
doesn't say it's a
total.
15-foot radius. It says the cube is 15 feet. So that's what I drew, was a cube that's 15 feet on a side.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'd love for Thunderwave to be 5 times bigger, but it says a 15-foot cube, not a 15-foot radius.
Okay. So they get a what kind of save?
Let's see here.
Is that a con save or strength save?
Yep, DC 15 con.
Okay. No, they get a 10.
One of them takes 9, the other takes 11.
Well, either way, they're both dead. Oops, wrong tool.
Fucking rats messing up my clothes. Oh, sorry, I can't do Genie's Wrath on spells, so they both take 9. Not spell, but attack rolls I can, but not AoEs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That still kills them. All right, so you have this pit, and at the bottom of the pit is a goblin with a scimitar, a rusty scimitar, a rusty shield, and he has a belt pouch.
I'll mage hand that belt patch out.
Okay. So the belt pouch contains 23 silver pieces and 4 gold pieces.
We cannot split that up. Who's in charge of the party fund?
I've got notes here. Repeat, please, Chris.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Repeat the loot again.
It's 23 silver pieces and 4 gold pieces.
Goblin pouch. Goblin sack sounds better.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got it in the party list. We'll amass things later.
Okay. So there is this pit that is 10 feet across, 10 feet deep. You can, I would say you could probably, I mean, unless you are completely inept, you should be able to jump across that. Then there is a door on the other side.
Bug Jug Slug is going to stand on one edge and assist people across.
Shouldn't we open the door before you try and cross?
That's probably a good idea. Here, I'll help you, and throw people right into the door.
So mage hand that open.
Okay.
Until, you know,
Yeah.
sure, hope nothing happens at that point. And then we jump over.
Okay. This circular area is cobbled with cracked granite upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from the area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
Quick question: who is our biggest AOE first person to attack?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Who's the best to go first? Who has like the AOE attacks? Picking?
Not me yet, but I
have Eldritch Blast with repelling, so if someone's charging at us, I can push them back.
I got Gust, which is not as good, but
Probably Took or Bug.
I will give Bug Vigilant Blessing with my new cleric ability. So you will have advantage on initiative rolls until it's used. You only get 1 usage.
So back to me running in the front. Yay!
Yes, but you have advantage on the next initiative you roll, or whenever you decide to use it. Everybody make a perception check.
nine.
13!
What did you get?
7.
Jeez. 13. What Sparkle's got?
Sorry, Seal was talking to me for a second. What was that?
Make a perception check.
Perception? Ooh, 24.
Ooh. Okay, so two things. Who got the 13s? Empa King and...
Bob,
So
Yep.
Empa King and Bug, you're kind of checking out the bodies. Each skeleton has 20 arrows. So that's, was that 3 skeletons?
80.
Yeah. So 80. There's 80 arrows, and across the 4 bodies, you find 52 silver pieces.
Okay.
$36 gold pieces.
Oh. Great scabbies.
And in one, in the skeleton that is skewered to the wall, you find that his quiver has a special slot in it holding a +1 arrow.
Great.
As you're investigating the skeleton that is skewered to the wall, you kind of cause its bones to rattle, and it slides off of the wall and crumbles. And behind it, there are some runes written in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I don't. I speak Common, Goblin, and Infernal.
Celestial and Elvish.
Common and Sylvan.
We have way too much overlap of our languages.
What about two? No? Okay. But Sparkles, you discover a secret door.
Oh,
Where is it
I
on the map?
will show you.
Oh, cool.
That's not what I want. No, that's not what I want. There it is. This needs to be much bigger. Right there. Right where the red S is.
Sparkles will immediately run over and be like, look what I found, and open it.
Oh man.
Okay. So. Wait. Where. Did I. Oh, there's one. Okay. Sorry. This pocket chamber is damp and cold. The skeletons of 3 long-dead archers slump against rubble-filled arrow slits along the east and south wall. And they all come to life.
She'll yell out shit and slam the door. Guys, don't go in there.
And give me a moment. Sorry, I need to make some room. There we go, that's better. Oh, are you for real? Everybody roll initiative.
Ryan, don't forget you have advantage.
Hooray! Well, that's good, because one of them was a 2.
Shit, did Bug get a 22 again? Oh, no. Okay.
No. I hadn't updated it yet. I'm sorry.
And what did Toot get? All right, so Sparkles opens the door and is like, oh shit, and tries to shut it again, but the scones aren't going to allow that. Edith, what would you like to do?
Sure. Um, I'm thinking about shooting an ice knife in there, but I don't want to hit Sparkles, so I want to see if that's...
She's only 4 foot tall.
That's true. So here's the one downside of Ice Knife is that these guys are not within 5 feet of each other. There's 10 feet in between them.
Okay, well, never mind. That doesn't make it a good plan then.
I kind of figured that you were hoping on that shrapnel damage.
Yeah, maybe I could get a bunch of them. I will cast a Ray of Frost on... Let me see, I'll step to the side a little bit. So that I can cast it on the one closest to Sparkles without freezing Sparkles.
Okay.
11.
That's a miss.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit.
Bug, what would you like to do?
I will move to here and then try and attack this one through the doorway.
Okay. Let's double check this. Yeah, you can do that.
Because I'm not going to run into the room by myself and be like, hi, I'm in a room with 3 bad guys. That sounds like a good plan. That's better. Soft 20 to hit.
That hits.
Yo. 10 damage.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
So there are 10 foot apart, correct?
Yes.
So I'm looking at.
Yep.
Well, this one in the back corner.
Uh-huh.
This guy right here.
Yep.
Sparkles him yellow, or is gonna yellow black glitter in your eye, and cast fairy fire.
Okay.
Fairy
So,
does, bitch.
so fairy fire.
20 cube outlined in blue, green, or violet. She's gonna make it violet.
It doesn't do any damage though, does it?
No,
It just outlines them.
yeah.
It gives us all advantage.
Yep. Gives everybody advantage.
Yep.
I thought it blinded too if it's in like its eye socket.
No, I don't see anything like that. It won't stop invisibility.
Yep. And they generate dim light in a 10-foot radius. So yeah, any attack
But they
roll.
have a dex stick. Huh?
Any attack roll on an affected creature object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature object cannot benefit from invisibility.
And they get a dexterity saving throw, which is 13.
Okay. Ooh. 21.
Shit.
So, fuck those guys.
That's
No
a
fairy didn't try.
that's a nimble skeleton, is what that is.
Yeah. How many years of tap did they take when they were alive?
Well, they have advantage on tap because they're not wearing shoes.
And Sparkles will backpedal to here.
Okay. You're like, ah, that didn't work out. Run away. Took, what would you like to do?
Clean my nails.
Clean your nails.
Yeah.
You want to run into the room, or?
No, I'll just dodge.
Okay, you're gonna dodge. Epicking.
I believe I've got line of sight to the secret door to this guy.
Yep.
Blasty blast. Well, that's unfortunate. I was an 18 and then it spun out to a 2. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Then I'll back up further.
Okay, so skeletons. This skeleton really has it in for Bug. And is going to swing his short sword on Bug. And miss with a 10. This skeleton is going to move there, and he is going to make a short bow attack on Empiking.
Wouldn't Bug have gotten an OA when it passed through with a friendly square and out of his reach?
But he didn't pass through a friendly square, he passed through here. And an AoE is only if he's leaving combat. He's not in combat with Bug, and it only would apply if Bug had a feat. Does Bug have a feat like Great Weapon Master?
What?
So this skeleton is not leaving combat. So an AoE doesn't apply. The only other time that if you were moving through a threatened area is if you move through the space, he did not, or if Bug had a feat that granted a AoE on threatened areas. Meaning within 5 to 10 feet. So does Bug have a feat? Bug, are you muted?
I can tell you Bug does not have that feat yet.
Okay. All right, so he is going to shoot on Empiking. Nat 20. For 9 points of piercing damage.
That sucks.
And this guy, he will move here. And he is going to make an attack at disadvantage with his short sword on Took.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No. Do you have a feat that grants you one? Then
Hold on to the last guy.
no, because, and there again, he's not moving through your threat range. He's
No.
moving to attack you. period. So, that, I mean, it's very specific. If he moved through your threat range, then yes, but he's not. He's moving into attack. Those are two different things. But it doesn't matter because he only gets a 6 to hit. Edith, what would you like to do?
Shit. Which one has the fairy lights on it?
You know what? That's a really good question. It would be this one, I believe. Or no, none of them because he made a save.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Hmm. I'm gonna try Ray of Frost again on the one that's closest to me.
Okay. So this one that just attacked Took.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 14.
That hits.
Okay. This isn't. 1d8. Okay. Fucking 1, but also its speed is reduced by 10 feet, so that's something. Yes.
Okay, so
I'll move some more.
Alright, see you later.
where are you going?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Took is taken off.
What happened?
I don't know. Took is leaving. So, anyways. All right. So Edith hit him with a ray of frost. Bug, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll continue smashing this one that's in front of me.
Okay, that's a good idea.
17?
That is a hit.
For math, 14 damage.
Ooh, jeez. So this skelly crumbles to a pile on the ground. Did you want to move at all?
Yes. I will kind of skirt my way between these two
Okay.
to here.
All right. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Well, I was going to heal him, but he took off, so I guess that's not going to happen.
Well, saves you a spell slot.
How bad did you get hurt, Bug?
I didn't.
Oh, okay, you didn't take any damage?
You missed.
Well, then I guess Sparkles will drop the long bow and attempt to stab it with the. Actually, I don't have to drop it because right hand, left hand. Pull rapier out with the right hand and attempt to stab the zombie.
Okay. You mean the skeleton?
Or skeleton? Yeah, same difference.
Yeah. One is
Just
less
not
meaty.
It's going to be a 21 to hit
That's a hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Poke his rib bone.
Okay. All right. Epic King, what would you like to do?
The same thing I always do, but I'll try and blast this guy.
Go for it.
Does an 18 hit him now?
It does.
12 points, and he's pushed 10 feet into that wall.
Well, his pile of bones shatter against the wall.
Done.
Last Skelly.
Runs out and falls in the pit.
That's it, I'm out. He's going to shoot his short bow at Sparkles. $15 to hit.
That does it.
For 8 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, that's a solid hit.
And we're back to Edith.
Okay, let's see if I can hit like one time ever with this spell. Roll good enough. Or no, wait, I did last time. Yeah. But I only did 1 damage. I'll try again. 9. Okay. I've rolled 9 3 times this game. What is the deal?
You need new dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some. Probably wait. I'll back off too.
You just gotta rub them and pet them and whisper some nice things to them.
Spank him.
Stop it! Quit it!
Bug, what would you like to do?
I will attack you. 20 something, 25.
That hits.
So I'm assuming.
That hits.
12 points.
Ooh. He is really not looking good. You smack him and several of his ribs shatter, but he is still standing. Sparkles.
Sparkles is gonna step back here and apply a healer's kit.
Okay.
She's not looking good. But she'll be better in a minute. For heal 8.
Excellent. All right. And Empicking.
Shooty. I'll move it to a line of sight. And 12 probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
And I'll move back.
Skeleton is going to shoot his short bow at Bug. 22 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Son of a bitch.
And we're back to Edith.
Save us, Edith. You're our only hope.
For the almost dead skeleton. Dead again.
Okay. Yay! 21 to hit.
Yeah.
D8. 4 cold damage.
Okay.
And their movement's reduced by 10 feet.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, he's dead.
Ooh.
So, in this, where did it go? So out of this room, you see that there are two doors, one to the northwest, one to the southwest.
Bug, how damaged are you?
Down 7 out of 18. So I have 11 out of 18 right now.
We'll go ahead and throw a healer's kit on you as well while we have a moment. Here's
I'm
a
done.
Hello Kitty Band-Aid, hold still.
I'm down to 5 of 19.
Oh shit.
Everybody gets a healer's kit.
You're the Oprah of healers kids.
Bug, you're running a D10, correct?
1 D10 and then 1 D. Shit, what's a sorcerer?
You get 7. Heal 7. Epicene, what die are you running?
I'm gonna guess a 6. Hold on. D8.
Oh, D8, nice. You get 6.
How many?
Heal 6.
Okay.
Can I get you a little bit better?
Yep.
Hello Kitty Band-Aids for everybody.
I want the frog.
So one to the northwest, one to the southwest.
In the skeleton room, except the bones.
Nope, that was it.
Damn it.
Yes.
Okay, let's be a bit more cautious about secret doors in here. They may not contain anything good.
Yeah, somebody else gets to pick the next door. My door did not work.
Okay, I'm going to mage hand the south door open.
Okay. So you mage hand the south door open, and you see that when the mage hand opens the door, it had a needle trap on it.
Yeah. Will you go, mage hand?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna acquire caffeine.
Okay. Give him just a moment.
So I had a question about, we found a spell book last time.
Yes.
Do I need to copy that, each one into my spell book in order to be able to use them?
Correct. And there would be,
Okay.
I think that there is a gold piece value associated with that.
Yeah, I could only copy one spell out of there, so I thought I was making sure that was the way it worked.
Yep, that is how that works.
Okie doke.
So yeah, I recently went over the attacks of opportunity rules, and they are very specific. Moving into attack does not provoke an attack of opportunity, even if you have a feat that allows you to make attacks of opportunity, because it's not considered moving through. And that is the operative word, is through. It's not moving through your threat range. AOEs or attacks of AOOs do not provoke an attack. It is not provoked if you're moving into attack.
But if
I
you're
was
moving
asking
into attack
about
somebody
move.
else, you're not moving in to attack me. You're moving in to attack somebody else. Because it's like when you leave my threat range. So if you come into my threat range and then leave it to go attack somebody else, shouldn't I get my attack?
if you have a feat that does that. So if I'm already engaged with you and I leave to attack somebody else, you get an attack of opportunity because I'm leaving you. But if I...
So it's only if you're engaged with me that I get the attack of opportunity.
Correct. But unless, even with your 10-foot reach, unless you have a feat, me moving through that 10-foot area, you don't get to make an attack of opportunity unless you have a feat that grants that. The only time that you get an attack of opportunity for movement is if I move through your space.
Like my square?
Correct. Then you get an AOE or an AOO. But not...
I don't even move through an enemy's space.
Well, usually you guys don't do that because you would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I just thought you couldn't, because like the enemy would literally stop your movement.
No.
I didn't know it was like...
You could move through an enemy's space. You cannot stop there, but you can move through it.
Oh.
Right. And see, and that even works for halflings who can move through enemies. So like a halfling can move through a target space that's sizes bigger than they are without provoking an attack of opportunity because they're halflings. I don't know why that applies to them and not anybody else of the same size, but I won't get into that inconsistency. There's a whole shit ton of inconsistencies. But yeah, it only applies if you're moving through an area, and through being the operative word, and you have a feat that grants that. So like your 10-foot reach, it doesn't really matter except for when you make an attack unless you have a feat. Like I believe great weapon master, polearm master, things like that grant that. Otherwise, I mean, I can kind of see why they ruled it that way, because otherwise the game would turn into nothing but attacks of opportunity. It would suddenly become 3.5, where, you know, you'd have just a string of attacks of opportunity and nothing would ever get done. It almost turns into a question of why did you even bother with rolling initiative? Nobody can fucking move.
Gotcha. Okay.
I ultimately think that I don't know. The more I play 5e, the more I look at it and be like, there are so many other ways that you could have done this ultimately better. And it's not like they weren't aware of them. It's like they were playing in a vacuum in an echo chamber and not aware that other games ever existed. I mean, the whole bonus action is a perfect example of that.
So just so I understand what you're saying now, if let's say that this person is engaged with this person and I move here, I don't provoke an attack of opportunity?
No. Unless they have a feat that grants them that.
Oh.
Which is the reason why that's spelled out in the feats.
Gotcha. Okay. But like if I was to go this way, like through their space, then that would attack.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is correct.
All of these sort of understanding.
Right. Yeah. Is Sparkles back?
I'm back for a moment. The cup is brewing. Have we started something?
Yeah. So the masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth.
Well, we don't have a key.
Well, Before we go further, I will apply Vigilant Blessing back to our bugbear.
Okay.
So,
I should have stood in the doorway.
Everybody can make a perception check.
11.
9. What the fuck? I'm switching dice and getting 9 over and over.
you said perception, that's going to be a 17.
Ooh, okay.
That plus 7 to perception really helps.
There is yet another giant rat hiding in the rubble. And he was going to sneak up and try to bite somebody, but whoops. And now he gets a 9. Everybody roll initiative. I don't think there's...
Yeah, mine stays the same.
21.
I rolled a 9, and so I did 11.
This dice is still rolled 9.
We're up to 5 9s. Just kidding.
Why is this?
Just as long as you're not absent 9 times.
Right. All right. So, Bug, what do you want to do?
I'll move. I said move to here
Okay.
and attack that.
All right.
This one's not glowing, so no advantage. Doesn't matter, nat 20.
Nice. Double damage. I don't think this rat's
Good
going to
rat.
be long for the world.
Why did I look at a d6 and think, oh, a 9?
Right. That's a special D6.
Oh, God. Okay, let's try that again. Shit. 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
Well, I rolled 2 d6 for damage, so it's a 6 and a 3 plus 4, so 9 plus 13. I got that. 13.
All
Oh, I
right.
gotta double it. Double it. That's right.
So 26.
Yeah, that.
All right. Yeah, that rat explodes. Aside from that, there is nothing else in this room, just that door with a keyhole in the mouth of the carved dragon.
Is there like a handle on it? I can try. It's not open. There's no way, right?
Yeah, there's a handle on it. You could try to open the door.
I'll just tug on it with Mage Hand on the off chance that it is unlocked.
Nope, it is locked.
Just as I suspected. Okay. Let's go through together.
Does somebody have the knock spell?
Oh.
I have a hammer.
I don't think we're high enough level to have knock yet.
I can repelling blast the door with my Eldritch.
I can bash the door down with my maul.
You could do that, yeah.
I got a dead spirit in the jar. I can shake at it.
Yeah, I mean, you could use an athletic strength check to try to open the door.
I boot the door open.
Casting knock is kicking the door.
Maybe it would be better to try and break the wall next to it since this place is falling apart.
Just go through the wall.
Yeah, it's broken. It's probably a way worse shape than the door, and it may not be magic or booby trapped. So if we're gonna brute force it, I would vote the wall personally.
Quite a bit more sturdy than you might think.
Well,
I
shit.
wonder if there's the key somewhere else in the dungeon. Hey, this is we come back to this door.
Yeah, you can.
That does make sense.
Yeah, I think we should come back at once we obtain a key, if it's possible. vote.
Or at the very least, we can get a level, and I'll take a level in Rogue and come back and lockpick it.
Everybody's multi-classing.
No rogues in our party?
Not yet.
Nope.
I'm planning on taking a couple levels in Rogue. I'm gonna be 3 different classes by the time we're done.
Oh shit.
But they all go hand in hand.
So since the last door had a trap on it, I'm gonna mage hand this one and see if it has a trap too.
Okay. So there's no trap on that door. And you see a hallway leading off to the west, with a door at the end of the hallway to the west and a door at the far end to the north.
Who wants to lead the way?
Just to mix it up, I'm gonna give Vigilant Blessing to Ipiki, and I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And hide it to the party. Stealth is a soft 20.
Okay.
So I get advantage on initiative?
Yep.
Well, with my dark vision, can I see anything the length of the hallway or just the doors?
Just the doors. Oh, I'm sorry. There's also a door to the south. Sorry, I missed that one.
And I'll open whatever door anyone asks for first, I guess.
How do we mage hand the south door?
Okay, let me get within 30 feet of it. So we can do it. Oh, okay. I can do it from the end. Okay.
Okay. So the south door is a stone-reliefed carved door. Sealing this chamber, it portrays a dragon-like fish that is swimming. The door is
Is
locked.
the spawn room?
The door is locked.
All right.
These people are really intent on this whole security thing, locking everything and stuff,
I'm speaking your call.
Yes. You got a north door and a door to the west.
Why don't we try the north door next?
Okay.
Alrighty.
That door. This ruined chamber stands empty of all but litter and rocky debris.
What a mess. Alright, door number 3. Let's go.
All right. Wasn't sure if you guys were going to try to kick down the door. So so you're opening the northern door at a distance, and who's going to go up and stick their head in there? Now,
Or I thought
you got this is all
Western.
it's all dark in here. I assume that somebody's got light or a torch or something. Except, of course, I
I have
mean,
dark vision, but I can cast light on somebody else's sword if they want.
stack, please.
Was it Sparkles now has dark vision up to 300 foot and can share it with one person for a day.
Wow.
shit.
That's visible.
And when I share it, it lasts for 1 hour. So if somebody doesn't have dark vision, I can give it to them.
Well, I don't. I'm a human.
Well, then you will get my one usage for the day. Dark vision for you.
That's so nice. So somebody tough should poke their head in the door.
Bugged up slug is tough. Bugged up slug can do.
Okay. Crudely executed symbols and glyphs, scribed in bright green dye, decorate this large and irregular shaped crumbling chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies on the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside it. So this is the green draped wooden bench, and from under it you hear something whimpering.
Do we all hear it or just her?
Just Bug.
You call me a hurt?
Some reason I was thinking it was Cameron that was a.
How dare
How dare you, sir?
I tell the party what I see in here.
Okay.
It's
Hey,
whimpering.
there's something whimpering up here.
Well, I think we should go help.
It might be a hurt animal. Sparkles runs in to see if it's a hurt animal.
It is.
I can,
Running in.
I'll slowly go after.
Sparkles at my 10-foot range to get stopped at.
It is not an animal.
Yeah, she dropped her stealth, everything. She's like, animal, help.
Rats can't whimper, can they?
There is a pathetic-looking kobold that is laying there sniveling and crying.
Poor thing.
Does it look hurt or emotionally damaged?
Emotionally, well, yeah, mostly emotionally damaged, but he does appear to be abused in multiple ways.
Emotional damage.
Right?
And he, as soon as Sparkles lifts up the green cloth and looks under there, he holds up his hands and says, "No hurt, Meepo."
Me.
Of course not.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
you should remember this place.
I'm starting to, actually. I'm like, that feels familiar.
Seal just ran us through this place like a month or so ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think it was more than a month.
She just said it's been like 6-7 months. I can't keep track of time.
So Meepo is weepy and is like kind of just whining, and he's like, "Don't hurt Meepo."
Nobody would hurt Meepo, and I gave him a little pat on his head.
Yeah, me too. I'll pat his head. Poor Meepo.
He tells you, he says, "Cleansed dragon, we lost it. The wretched goblin stole Calcrix, our dragon."
Stole a dragon?
He nods at you and like wipes his nose on his sleeve.
He has sleeves?
Well, no, he's a kobold. He's got a loincloth.
Ew.
Look your
That's
nose.
pretty big, though. How did they steal a whole dragon?
It says, they come in and beat everyone up and take it.
Do you have anywhere to go, Meepo?
Meepo don't know, but Ystrael does. Meepo take you to meet Ystrael, our leader, if you make nice. You get safe passage if you promise to make nice. Maybe if you promise to rescue Dragon, Ystrael make nice to you. Answer your questions.
What do you guys think? I'm okay with that.
We should make nice.
I trust Meepo for some reason.
Sparkles will take out a chunk of one of our food rations and be like, "Oh, would you like a Meepo treat?"
Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
Everybody can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Good, 9.
Shit. 21.
Ooh.
You investigate. Need to be investigated then. 14.
All right. 21, 14. So on 14, on the bench, you find that there are containers of green dye and a paintbrush made from goblin hair bristles. And Edith, you find 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons that are worth 15 gold pieces each.
Cool. Will Meepo tell me what color dragon got stolen?
He tells you that Calcrix was white.
Oh, fuck.
But
Do we know better about a white
but
dragon?
it clearly fit in this cage.
Okay, so it's small at least.
So far.
Well,
Yeah, you had to keep the dumbest and angriest of dragons as a pet. Good job, kobolds.
well, maybe we can explain to their leader that they need to pick a different color of dragon. I guess. I'm not sure what to do.
So, Meepo kind of takes Sparkle's hand and starts to lead Sparkles down the hall. And as he's going down the hall, he yells out something in Draconic and leads you along the way. Try to spread you guys out a bit here.
Did we not look around at all? Did we just go straight to the...
Well, I mean, you can look around if you'd like. So, on this... Shit. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So, on this hall, there were 2 doors to the south, a passage to the north, and a door to the north. And actually, I can show you what some of these are. So 3 of these rooms are guard rooms that have kobolds in them kind of bedding down and they've got a cooking fire. This room right here that room man, my eyes, even with my glasses, this map is tiny. So, in that room, 4 small humanoids are shackled by thick rusted chains attached to a large iron spike set in the floor. Several broken weapons and sundered shields lie in one corner. The 4 creatures are goblins. And they are shackled, abused, and it looks like all of their gear is just tossed into a corner.
It makes a nice listen.
I speak Goblin. Could I just ask them what happened?
Sure. So, they whine and cower pathetically Um, the goblins don't really answer your question. They make all sorts of promises in exchange if you release them. They tell you that, oh, we give you safe passage to our chief if you let us go.
Well, I don't know how to. I just wanted to know how you got captured and what happened.
We at war with the kobolds. They capture us and fight. Treasonous little kobolds. They sneak up and take us at night.
Do you know what happened to their dragon?
Dragon taken as war trophy. It won't live with goblins.
Maybe that's true.
Meepo goes in and he picks up a stick and he's like poking the goblins, smacking them. You shut up! You stop talking! And he's hitting the goblins and he says, Ustray will tell you all about filthy goblinses.
Meepo, no.
Bad Meepo.
Meepo kind of cowers.
Okay, we can keep going.
Okay.
We're gonna get in a war between two really stupid things. Maybe with our comparative genius, we can solve whatever problem's causing the war. We'll see.
So
We got a solution.
is it Fireball? Fireball's the solution, right? So Meepo takes you to the throne room. A short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On the top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as a throne back, features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws. And sitting on this throne is what can only be described as a wizened female kobold wearing like white robes. I might have a picture of her. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Well, sorry. So yeah, she is. Oh. Right. Here. And so you see a number of things sitting here. Like I said, the dragon statue that serves as the back of her throne. It's a rearing dragon, and in the dragon's jaws is a metallic key. And Meepo kind of goes up and cowers and kneels and says something in Draconic. And Ystrel looks up and says, what you adventurers do here? Why are you here in Kobold area?
I cast Hex on her on charisma checks.
Okay.
Is she gonna notice that? No? Okay.
Probably not.
So there's somebody whose kid is missing. I guess you can explain that.
Okay.
And then maybe we can help settle the issue of the war between the goblins and the kobolds.
So, as far as like somebody's kid is missing, she says, "Oh, adventurers! They went to fight the goblins and never returned."
Well, we might be able to fix both problems at once then. Do I know the way to where the goblins are, or not?
She says, Meepo can take you to goblin territory. Goblins stole our dragon. If you return Calcrix to us, I shall grant you a reward. Meepo can accompany you if you desire.
I like Meepo. I think you should come with us.
Anybody else have any?
I will tell her that upon our return, she should make Meepo her Grand Vizier.
Make a
19.
She says, if you bring back goblin, or if you bring back dragon, then Meepo will have served me well. It would make a good vizier. If not, Meepo useless. He got dragon stolen in first place. And Meepo kind of shies away and looks pitiful. And it's true. Meepo was keeper of dragons.
Well, Meepo, we all make mistakes.
Should I ask for the key, see if I can risk another persuasion check to get the key gained?
Yeah, do it.
I say, also as a reward, if we bring your dragon back, we want that key.
She says, granted, if you bring back dragon, you have key.
That's easy.
Good job, King.
I dig it.
Okay, so
Can we do a short rest here?
you could. In fact, if you wanted to, you could do a long rest here.
I only need shorts.
If we do short, I don't have to recast Mage Armor, so. But if we do long, then I can recast it and I'll be down the exact same number of spell slots, so either way.
I do a Barbara Eden dance and I turn into a gaseous form and I land in my little bottle to take my short rest in comfortable quarters.
Cool.
Okay, so if you're I'm sorry, are you doing a long or a short rest?
I am a short, but other people might differ.
Doesn't make a difference to me.
Same.
Only
Okay.
down
Sure.
one spell slot, so
All right, so short rest. You can spend your hit dice to regain hit points if you need.
Yep, I spent one. I haven't had to do that in a long time.
I know, right?
yeah, all my stuff's long rest for reset, but I'm good. So after a short rest, is everybody healed up?
Yep.
Yeah, I was filled up from before.
I
Give me
know.
back my stuff.
Okay. So Meepo leads the party around kind of back the way you came, but he goes he goes through a northern door. So back through from the room where the cage was, he takes you through this northeastern door and through this hallway, and you end up here. Dust and odd bits of stone debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands on the western wall. A thin layer of scum coats the fountain's basin, but the fountain is otherwise dry.
Does anyone need some stuff?
Have any some what?
Some free scum.
Who doesn't like free scum?
So Meepo kind of goes a little bit forward, and you guys are kind of looking around the room. Everybody can make a perception check.
Did I just
I'm cleaning my fingernails.
back in Heist and none of us speak Draconic?
Right?
What the hell are we doing with our lives?
14 for Sparkle's perception.
Okay.
18 for Bugged Up Slug.
So Bug, on the fountain, you kind of rub away some of the dirt and scum on the edge of the fountain, and there are some runes in Draconic. And Meepo looks at it and says, "It's a let there be fire." And as he speaks the phrase, the fountain kind of starts to gurgle and bubble, and a reddish colored liquid begins to well up from the dragon's mouth, slowly culminating in the basin. Anybody who wants can make an Arcana check.
I have some of that. Oh, 19.
So,
Five.
so Empeking, you realize that this red liquid in this fountain can be used as a single potion of fire, or potion of fire breath.
I will collect some and tell people, here, it's a potion of fire breath.
Do you have a container to hold it?
My bottle that I live in.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna see if there's a container. That's pretty cool.
That's okay.
No, I don't have anything. That'll work really. Well, wait, I have an ink bottle, but that's only 1 ounce. I think that'll work.
Carvings.
Sparkles will put a single drop in the jar that has the undead spirit in it.
Okay.
Have a little bit.
Carvings on the western door show skeletal dragons, and there's a draconic inscription on the door.
Will Meepo tell us what that one says too?
He reads it and he says, "Rebuke the dead, open the way."
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
And Meepo says, come on, we go to goblins. You kill lots of goblins.
I don't remember agreeing to kill anything.
I'm thinking about sticking them in a ball pit and letting them fight each other. So that sounds adorable.
So are you not interested in this door?
Well, I don't think we can open the door.
It is locked.
Yeah, I said rebuke the dead. I'm not sure what that means. So,
There's a spell called Rebuke Dead, but I won't get that until my next cleric level.
oh, okay. So, probably can't open
So Meepo leads you guys a little bit forward. And Meepo is standing here in front of this door to the west and is like, you know, come on. Ahead of you to the north, you see a hallway with a number of, there's 3 doors on each side of the hallway that kind of stand ajar and open, and you can see at the end of the hallway that it opens into a large room. Well, fairly large. Larger than the hallway, we'll say that. Do you want to follow Meepo, or do you want to investigate this hallway first?
Sparkles will ask me, but what is that way?
That is a good question. He tells you. He says, another fountain, dragon shrine.
Well, what does this one do? Is this one ice?
He says, Meepo not go this way.
Well, let's go this way.
So,
Always invested.
okay, you guys can move where you would like to go.
Before approaching the hallway, Sparkles will cast Thaumaturgy to make all the doors rattle and see if anything comes out.
Oh, yes, indeed it does. More giant rats.
Does Edith want to switch positions with Bug, or does Edith want to be in front?
I'm okay.
All right.
Well, Sparkles will change positions with you.
Everybody roll initiative.
And Pippa King should have his advantage.
Okay.
Wait, we're rolling initiative now, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's the same. So up to 6.
All right, so Sparkles. When you rattle those doors, 6 giant rats, one in each of these little side chambers, kind of scurries out, and you can hear them squeaking and threatening. What would you like to do?
Well, at this point, I can only hear him. I can't see him, correct?
Right.
Let's see. Look out, kitties. What are you doing? Get out of the way. For the moment, nothing.
Just
Sparkles
gonna,
is not.
do you want to take the dodge action?
Let's see, how far is that? Yeah, it's further than I want to run.
I mean, you could take the dash action to run all the way up into the end room.
That actually sounds like a good idea. Let's see. 55 feet will get me to there. I will run to there.
Okay.
Whole time when you're just like, you can't catch me.
Hold on here. The cobblestone floors contain 2 trap doors that have been blocked open by iron spikes. The north wall holds a dry fountain carved with an overarching diving dragon. A faint, rotten stench pervades the room. So that's what you see. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I will move back 10 feet and we'll wait for something to shoot.
Okay. All right. So you're readying an action for anything that's going to shoot. But
Maybe I can't shoot. Yep. If
Okay.
a rat comes out, if something comes at the statue, I'll shoot whatever I can see.
okay. Bug, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll move towards this first door and see what I heard in here.
It is a giant rat.
All right, rat, you die. Or maybe not. 11.
No, that is a miss.
Damn.
Bum, bum, bum. Edith, what would you like to do?
I want to cast Grease on the 10 feet in the very middle.
So, hold on here. Oops. Why is this not... Oh, that's fine. So, right there. Is that correct?
Yeah, that should help help it prevent anybody from getting swarmed.
Okay. So
No.
you grease the floor.
And then I hide around the corner, bravely.
Okay. The rats. Well, this rat obviously is going to try and bite Bug. Oh, and misses with a 7.
Here goes.
This rat is also going to try to bite Bug.
Shooting.
Okay.
I will Eldritch Blast it. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
14 points of damage.
Oof. That's a dead rat. Move him back out of the way. Alright. These rats. 10, 20, 30. Now, actually, I gotta look at Grease again. So it entered the area, so it needs to make a dex save. Nat 20. So rats. These two rats are both going to try to bite Bug. 12 probably misses you.
Dude.
And the second one, 17 to hit.
17 just ended.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
How dare you?
These two are going to attack Sparkles. First attack on Sparkles. Soft 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 3 piercing. And the second one misses with a 7. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Oh, that's a good question. Alright. Oh, where's that spell? That's a one action. 20 foot. Sparkles will take a 5-foot step to the side.
One of them will get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. That's why I was hoping that only one of the two should.
Okay. 15 to hit
That hits.
for 3 piercing.
Cast as a bonus action, casting Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the one directly in front of me,
Okay. So
and then stabbing it with my rapier.
let me throw a hunter's mark on him. Okay. Go for it.
22, I'm going to assume hits.
Yes.
13 points of damage.
Ooh. That is a dead rat.
Uh, a little bit more movement. Step another 5 foot back.
Okay. All right. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I will shoot this rat.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yep.
There's damage. Derp.
There.
11 points of damage.
That is another dead rat. Oh, you guys are doing a lot better this time.
I can reach anything I can see already, so I don't need to move.
Okay.
Done.
Bug, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Which one of them hurt me?
The one directly in front of you to the east.
Yeah, that one's gonna get it this time.
He says confidently.
That one.
Nice, double damage.
See? I knew it. I was like, this one's gonna get it this time. Eight plus 12, 24.
Eef. Splattered rat. All right. Edith, what would you like to do?
I'll peek around the corner and cast Infestation on the last rat.
Okay.
They need to be 15 Constitution.
13. He's infested.
Okay, so I do a D6 of poison damage, and then they have to move a random direction 5 feet.
Okay.
D6. Okay. 4 poison.
Okay. And he goes here and has to make a dex save. Nope, he fails his dex save and is also prone in the middle of the grease. So he will spend half his movement to stand up and try to move back into attack. But let's make another dex save. And he makes it this time with an 18. And so he's going to attack Bug. And miss with a 6. This rat's useless. Sparkles, what would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot there was a rat up here. This rat.
No, you don't have to worry about him. He's fine.
He's going to move over and attack Sparkles. And he misses with a 9.
So for Sparkles, bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to him,
Okay.
and a poke with the rapier.
Go for it.
12.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Oh, for a buttload of damage. 16 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That rat's dead.
And Sparkles will come down to the beginning of the hallway so she can look in on her friends.
Okay. Impa King.
Still a rat left. I'm going to shoot it.
Go for it.
I'm simple. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Didn't think so.
Bug, what would you like to do? Mr. Bug.
Well done. No. I'm just gonna keep on killing.
Go for it. Here I go killing again.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I am gonna use what I have not used yet, which is my Divine Soul ability to add 2d4 to an attack roll if it misses.
Okay.
Alright, now let's try that again. So 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 16 now.
Yes, that hits.
I like that. For 15 damage.
Yeah, that kills a rat.
Sweet.
And I would assume that Edith probably wants to drop the grease spell.
I'll use a decancer. Yes.
Is that after I walk through it and slip and fall on my ass, or before?
She comes over with a spray bottle of Dawn. Here, hold on, let me take care of this.
Buzz does just walk before it's released.
How hurt did Bug get?
I'm down 5. Out of 6. That's 6.
We'll hit you with the healer's kit. You're healed up.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Everybody still should be good, right?
Yep. I stayed back. I didn't open any doors.
So, everybody can make a perception check.
I'm so good at these.
22.
Oh, yeah.
Got 18.
So Edith and Sparkles, you notice that there are some tracks in the dust on the floor. You two can, if you would like, can make a survival check.
Uh, 16 for survival.
Me too.
Okay, so you both realize that these tracks are a mix of rat tracks and humanoid tracks, and the rat tracks actually appear to be made fairly recently. Perhaps they're only a few minutes old. Probably them coming out to attack you. The humanoid tracks are almost a month old, and were made by 4 human-sized individuals moving across the area to the north. And it says only 3 of these individuals turned to the south. Everybody can in the poking around in the side rooms, you find 9 silver pieces, 5 gold pieces and 2 gems worth 5 gold pieces each.
Nice. I assume we're just putting that into the party, Kitty.
Seems easiest.
Probably a wise choice, considering you need 1,000 gold pieces to fix up the manor. So in the room with the fountain, so Sparkles has found that there were 2 trap doors in the floor that have been jammed shut with iron spikes. Oh.
Sparkles will ask Meepo if he recognizes any writings around this fountain.
Okay, hold on here. So Meepo, let's see here. He tells you that the draconic runes read, "Let there be death." And when he says that, a green mist sprays out from the fountain. Hold on here. Filling that area with a poison mist.
Oh, of course, Sparkles.
Sparkles, make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be 18.
All right. So you will take half damage.
Ah, who farted bad, Meepo?
You take 5 points of poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition for 1 minute. So, hold on here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'll give you the little drop symbol. Poison condition. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for 1 minute.
I'm going to apply a healer's kit to myself because that hurt.
Okay.
There was a one set of tracks that went a different way. Which way did that go?
So 3 sets of tracks came out of this room and headed back towards where Meepo was telling you where the goblins section started down here, right here. 3 sets went that way. 1 set went in this door up here.
Okay. Can I use Gust to blow the poison mist towards the wall?
Yes.
Okay. So we could check out that door if we want, maybe.
Sparkles is going to come over here and sit down and be like, I feel a little lightheaded.
Okay. All right, so the 1 set of tracks goes to this door.
Okay, we'll open that from a distance if I can. It's probably locked, but we'll see.
So, I'm sorry, what were you going to do?
Open it from a distance. It's mage hand.
Okay. An oppressive smell suffuses the air, rising from chewed carcasses of cave rats, smaller vermin, and a few humanoid-looking creatures. The bodies lie upon the floor of filth, old bones, hair, and fur that combines to make a particularly large rat.
Holy shit. Gross.
So there are 3 more rats in here, but one of them is a rat king, where a bunch of... So a rat king is actually a real thing, and it's kind of fucking gross. So it's where a swarm of rats or a pack of rats have spent time clumped together so much that they literally, their fur gets matted together and they just kind of form this one gigantic ball of squirming rats.
The way I had heard it was that their tails get entwined because they're trying to prevent each other from getting at like resources
Right.
that they both want, and so it ends up like it's a big disgusting tangle.
Yes. That is correct.
That was a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Yeah, they really do it, and then they all die. So like it's a really bad trait. I don't know how it keeps sticking around, but
Yeah, it seems rather detrimental to their health. Everybody roll initiative. It should be noted that rat kings in real life seem to only be something that happens in the wild, usually in places of filth like sewers and whatnot. You don't find that in, like, pet rats.
Wake up and there's just this 4-foot swole rat looking at you.
Yes,
Dude.
with like 4 heads. Yeah, no. Luckily, that doesn't happen. That rat got Conenberged. All right, so Edith opens this door. You can smell this, and you see, kind of moving around in the darkness of that room, this grotesque rat. What would you guys like to do? So it's Bug's turn.
Let's see, I got a 9. Sorry, I was expecting it to have integrated when I rolled it, but I flubbed that up.
I'm gonna go to the door
Okay.
because apparently I like doorways. It's just a thing.
Right.
And I am gonna try
So-
for the first time and stuff.
This one is the Rat King, and these are regular rats. You could swing on this one, I believe.
I'm gonna try a spell for the first time.
Okay. What do you want to cast?
Oh wait, I gotta move one more. I gotta step into the doorway.
Paladin? You're a level 2 paladin, right?
I'm a level 1 paladin, level 1 sorcerer.
Oh.
That's where that divine soul thing came from before.
Gotcha. A paladin sorcerer.
And,
Wow, that's... The Christians are going to love that.
But I'm a divine soul sorcerer. My power comes from the divine.
Okay.
He's a cleric that does magic.
I'm gonna try burning hands.
Okay. I would say that Burning Hand... Well, let's see. Let's check the cone.
I should be able to hit these two, right? The two further on, right?
I mean, if you angle it right, you actually might be able to hit all 3. It's close.
That's not a burst.
Very close.
No, that's not right. Hold on here.
Shit, I can. That's 90 degrees.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, never mind. I would say that. Yeah, you could get all three.
Sweet. I was only expecting the far two.
I would say you could get all three.
All right, so they got to do a deck save or
Okay.
take it all.
19.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll still take half.
Well, they take half of 15 then.
So these two die outright. Because that means they take 7, and they just can't live through that. But
That's
the,
most.
but the Rat King is still around. Anything
And
movement and bonus action?
is there anything flammable around that area?
Carcasses and bones, hair.
Okay,
And
that's
fur.
not enough to make it like a threat. Okay.
So this room smells even worse now than it did before.
That's for sure.
Did you guys see the new perfume that Elon Musk is selling? It's literally called burnt hair.
Yeah.
Ew.
It remains to be seen if it smells like burnt hair or not.
Yeah, nobody said, but a whole bunch of people are buying it. So
Yeah, we'll find out, I suppose.
yeah, sooner or later.
It's kind of a cool bottle. It just says burnt hair. You tell me.
I'm gonna step over, if only because I feel like that might still give people line of sight. If I'm in the doorway, they'll have to aim through me to hit it.
Right.
So I'm just gonna step over.
Okay. The giant rat only has 15 feet of movement, but that's okay. And it's going to move there, and it gets to make 2 bite attacks on Bug. $17 to hit
It does.
for 6 piercing damage.
Some bitch, I just got that 6 hit points back.
And a 9 misses.
It does.
Sparkles of the Twilight with your poisoned self.
When I took the poison, would I have to roll a Constitution check to see if I maintained Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, you would.
Let me do that real quick. 15.
Yeah, you maintain concentration.
Then I will use that bonus action to move it to the Rat King
Okay.
and fire arrow with disadvantage.
Okay.
16 on the low end.
That hits.
For a sad 9 damage.
Well, that is enough. That is more than it had left, and it expires.
Oh, that burnt hair reminds me. I went to a haunted house at Universal, and they had burnt flesh smell that was so bad it was making people throw up.
Nice. I thought you were going to start out that story with, that burnt hair smell, that brings me back. So,
No, this is a Texas Chainsaw maze, and it was bad.
everybody can make a investigation check.
Oh, that's a no.
Whopping 12.
What about Bug?
Purple's got a 4. She's still sick.
So,
investigation, you said?
yes.
14.
Okay, so Edith and Bug, you find poking around in the refuse, and these guys spend enough time. It's 10 minutes poking around, so Sparkles, you are no longer poisoned.
Woo.
You find 312 silver pieces.
That's a stash.
68...
312, you said?
312. 68 gold pieces.
Wow.
3 gems worth 25 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And you find the corpse of a ranger. The corpse...
Is that something we want to take with us?
The corpse is wearing studded leather armor. I don't know if anybody wants that. It has 5 daggers, a longbow, a backpack that contains a water skin, 1 day's rations, a bedroll, a tinderbox, and 3 torches.
I'm taking the torches.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have all that stuff for Sparkles, but if nobody wants the studded, she'll take that.
So Sparkles might have a hard time because this ranger was just a human.
Oh, true.
I can hem it.
Farmers.
One arm will be a little bit shorter than the other one.
It's like you're getting your big brother's hand-me-down clothes.
Right. There's a quiver with 6 arrows.
Why do I keep forgetting I have a bow?
A potion of healing. That one does the 2d4 plus 2. And a pouch with another 17 gold pieces. A gold ring on his finger worth 10 gold pieces has his name engraved in it, Caracas. So this was the ranger of the adventuring party that the Lord's Alliance wanted you to find. And now you have confirmation that he is no longer with us. Caracas has left the room.
Yeah.
Get back
Does
to
anybody else
like,
besides
you
me use a
wear my
bow?
buddy's dead armor?
These. No. Okay.
So Meepo down the hall is like, okay, enough fooling around, let's go goblins.
All right, all right.
Does anybody else use a bow?
I can't.
Sparkles, that's her main weapon, is a bow, but she's fine on arrows.
I will be right back.
What was that?
What did you say, Chris?
I'll be right back.
Oh. I think I have like 20 or so. I mean, it's not like my primary weapon, but like if we end up in something where like I need range, I'll use it. But otherwise, you can have the arrows.
No worries, like I said, yeah, she keeps plenty on hand.
Okay. Because I think we've gathered something like 96 since we started this.
Yeah, we have quite a few arrows.
I think the only thing to worry about is who gets the +1 arrow.
There's only one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Probably bug. It's just if we run into a creature that can't be hurt by non-magical weapons. I know you have a level of sorcerer, but Sparkles has 2 levels that have caster stuff. So I think it might be better
Yeah,
for you
let's hope.
to get.
Yeah, and
I know.
Sparkles also took the +1 bow as the start weapon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely bug should have the +1 arrow then, just like an emergency magic weapon.
All right, I will take note of that then.
Just stab him with it.
I mean, like, just in case.
That's right.
I'll be right back.
If by some strange thing I end up in a situation where I need the range and I need the magic.
Yeah, could happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys divvy up your stuff.
I think so.
Jeff, are you keeping track of the arrows or?
Yep. Well, I don't know how many you shot, but I have how many we've looted.
I haven't shot a single arrow yet.
Okay.
So Meepo opens this door and whispers, this area is for goblins. The empty chamber is home only to rat droppings, crumbled flagstone, and stains. And there is a door to the north.
Is Meepo gonna open that for us, or do we have to do it?
He's not. He kind of stays to the back of you guys. He's not willing to lead in any way.
Okay, time to bust out that mage hand. Hope it's not getting sore.
So you open the door. A 10-foot wide hall is liberally strewn with sharp caltrops. On the northern wall, passage to the room beyond is partially blocked by a roughly mortared 3-foot high wall, complete with rough crenellations. And on the other side of that wall are 2 goblins. They, of course, see you open the door, because that's their job. Not that goblins are really all that great at doing their job, but...
Or did you roll initiative again?
Yes.
Alright.
Holy shit. Epic King, you got a 9 again?
Oh, sorry, no. I was getting my... Oh, 18. Wow.
Nice.
Shit, sorry. Right.
Okay. So the goblins are going to each make a short bow attack. It looks like they can hit Bug and Edith through the door. On Bug, 21 to hit.
Ow.
For 8 piercing.
Ow.
And on Edith,
You left that last fight?
they miss Edith with an 8.
Doug
Empike.
realizes he didn't heal after the last fight, and it's like, shit.
Empike, what would you like to do?
Oh, jeez, I'm so complicated at this stage. I think I'll shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that guy. All right.
You'll have to move to get a clear line.
I'll move up to the door.
Okay?
Shoot.
Go for it.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Then I'll move away from the door.
That's a wise choice. Edith, what would you like to do?
Let's see.
So the goblins have half cover because of that short crenellated wall.
Okay. Okay. I can try and infest one of them.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter if they have.
It might make him walk right into the spikes.
Yeah.
Well, they're infested because they only got a 3 on their save.
Okay, cool. So it's a D6 of poison. 6. Cool.
Yeah.
And then they walk 5 feet a random direction.
Well,
and all tucked in the corner.
the crenellated wall is going to prevent them from randomly walking that direction.
Can they walk into the wall and hurt themselves?
He's going to go up this way.
And I'm hiding in the corner because I'm old and frail.
Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Sparkles will step into the line of fire. It's still been less than an hour, correct?
Correct.
Then bonus action, the frontline guy, Hunter's Mark,
Okay,
and see if I can hit him with an arrow.
go for it.
And you said half cover?
Correct. They have a +2 to their AC.
Alright, so I will let you factor that into their AC then. 14?
No. Your arrow sticks into the wall.
Then that'd be my turn.
Okay, but what would you like to do?
Shit. Bug knows he is not in the healthiest of places, so I think what I'm gonna do is step to the side first and give myself some healing because I'm at 4 hit points.
Okay, yeah, that's a good, wise choice.
So I think I'll do the lay on hands of myself and give myself back 5.
Okay.
Is Meepo like hiding whenever we fight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he is the bravest of kobolds.
It's almost endearing.
The goblins, the first goblin is going to take a shot at Sparkles. 14 to hit.
Nope.
The other goblin is going to move back over here. Now, hold on. Let me double check something. Does infestation give them disadvantage?
Let me check.
Due to being itchy?
I don't see anything about it. It's momentary.
Oh.
So it's like a cloud of like a bunch of fleas biting you all at once. Like,
Oh, okay. All
and then
right.
you're like, oh shit, and you go a direction. Yeah, I don't think so.
So he's also going to make a shot at Sparkles. He gets a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, for 6 piercing damage.
Oh, that's pretty perched.
Impa King, what would you like to do?
I'm going to kill a Emilio Estevez, Billy the Kid. I see you've got Charlie Banks out there, and I pop my head out and I shoot one of them.
Okay.
I like it.
It's an 18 hit
It does.
for 15 points.
Which one do you want to shoot?
Well, I'll shoot that one first.
Okay. So he was pretty much vaporized.
It looks like you don't got Charlie Banks with you no more, and then I pop back in.
Okay. Edith, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Let's do a ray of frost. Let me step over there first. Nat 20.
Nice. Double damage.
Rolled a 7, so 14.
Okay. This guy just basically turns into an ice sculpture.
Sweet. I killed something.
And so this that room with the caltrips is essentially just difficult terrain. You can pick your way through. Although, for anybody that wants to,
Scoop them up and play jacks later.
exactly, there is about 200 caltrips strewed on the floor.
Shit.
So, caltrips, I looked this up before and now I forgot. Essentially, a bag of caltrips.
If I remember right, it's a D4 damage if you move at regular speed, or if you move at half speed, you can avoid the damage.
Ooh, we should get a ton of these and put them in a square I cast grease on.
So yeah, each of you can. There's enough here that each of you could pick up caltrips, and that's enough to cover a 5-foot area square. And any creature that enters the area must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or stop moving this turn and take 1 piercing damage. Taking this damage reduces the creature's walking speed by 10 feet until the creature regains at least 1 hit point. Creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't have to make the save.
Awesome.
That would be a real good combo attack if you do the grease and we throw down the caltrips at the same time, like a boom boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a pretty excellent area of denial weapon.
It looks like there's enough for each of us to take, what, 10 square feet?
Yeah, I would say each of you could carry 10 square feet worth.
Oh, okay, cool.
On the other side of the wall, once you get over there, the filth on the floor, stains on the wall, shabby hides, and a fire pit attest to years of use this room has seen at the hands of creatures unconcerned with hygiene. On the eastern side of the southern wall is a crudely mortared half wall, complete with crenellations. That's the only other thing that you find here is putrid jerky, vinegary wine, and poorly preserved water skins, and other worthless bits of clutter. Meeple climbs over the wall and opens the southern door here. And again, tucks himself behind, well behind the party, and he just points towards that door. Everybody make a perception check.
Yeah.
13.
8.
Wow.
So, Impa King and who got the 13?
Above that flood.
So, Impa King and Bug, you can hear the sounds of arrows thumping against what sounds like probably straw dummies.
Epicking, or no, Bug, how much damage did you take? How much are you down?
I am down 9.
We're gonna heal you for 7.
Mark, I think this is the most damage I've ever done with goblins.
Yeah. I pantomime archery so that I don't have to say anything, and I indicate like down the hall.
Okay.
But I'm really flamboyant about it. Like I'm excellent. I'm mimicking people I've seen do it.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You know there's archery down the hall.
As long as we get our turn and Timmy doesn't take the last arrows.
I have a strange plan and I have no idea if it's gonna work.
Edith, how are you doing on spell slots?
Let me look. Let me see here.
You can go up in burning hands them, bud.
I've used 2 out of 3, so.
I'll go and reapply Vigilant Blessing to King.
Okay. So he'll get
Interesting.
advantage on initiative again?
Yes.
Oh, you know what I can do? I think I'll go with whoever wants to go down there, and I will use Gust on the arrows when they want to go. I think that should blow them out of the way.
Yeah, it gives them disadvantage. I think.
Something I can do. It's a cantrip, so it's
Actually,
I don't know what
I think we had that question, and I think that is saved for Wall of Wind. Let me double check.
Gust is like a shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 5 feet, and it has to do like a strength check. I figure an arrow can't really pass a strength check, right?
That's,
Or yeah, I can move small objects with it, I believe.
let's see.
I
So
think it's
Gust
an
of Wind.
instantaneous.
Yeah, it says that creatures that start their turn in line must make a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away.
Is it Gust the cantrip or Gust of Wind the spell?
It's Gust the cantrip. It can
Oh.
move objects or move like a creature 5 feet if it fails its strength check. But like, I mean, yeah, this is to push the arrows so that whoever is trying to go up the range has a second without getting shot. Maybe.
Is Gust a Xanathar spell?
I don't.
Elemental Evil Player's Companion.
Ah, okay.
Eek.
So, here we go. You seize the area, compel it to create one of the following effects. At a point you can see within range, 1 meter or smaller creature you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away. Small blasts are capable of moving one object that is neither held nor carried and that weighs no more than 5 pounds. The object is pushed up to 10 feet away from you. Yeah, you could do that on one of the arrows. Or you can create a harmless sensory effect using air, such as causing leaves to rustle, wind to slam shutters shut, or your clothing to ripple in a breeze.
Ooh, make my clothing ripple dramatically.
Anytime. It's a cantrip. Why not? Here you go.
One of our other campaigns, one of the wizards got the robe of billowing. That's its only effect. It billows like there's a breeze.
Yes.
The robe of billowing.
It's anime.
That's one of my favorite useless magic items is the robe of billowing and the smoking pipe or the pipe of smoke monsters are like my two favorite.
I have that pipe. I could make a kobold, small 1 foot kobold in the area. They might come investigate, and then give us opportunity to track them from the corner if you want.
I could also cast thaumaturgy to help shake some windows, flicker some flames.
What was Bug's plan?
That was my plan, was to do thaumaturgy and make myself super I was gonna do a thunder roll, roll of the ground, and make my voice booming, what, and just walk in as a bugbear and just be like, what are you lowly goblins doing, wasting time in here, and kind of see if I can stun them or kind of get them a little bit intimidated for a turn, and maybe we get a surprise round.
That sounds good.
Okay, so who wants to move down there first?
Sparkles will move in first to here, doing a stealth check.
Okay, so you can see where you're standing even without looking around the wall. Dozens of blunted and broken arrows lie on the cracked cobblestone floor, and a few protrude from 3 crudely sewn, human-sized targets hung along the center of the south wall. The northern third of the room is separated from the south by a crudely mortared and crenellated half-wall. A permanent camp of sorts lies north of the wall, complete with a fire ring and several small iron cooking pots. And these 3 goblins are on the other side of this wall, and they are shooting at these straw-filled human-sized dummies along the southern wall here. And they're just doing target practice on these dummies.
Is Jon Snow north of the wall?
Sparkles will attempt to do crude sign language like a Navy SEAL, I see 3. And everybody's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right?
I'm ready to pop out from behind Sparkles and do a Charlie Murphy move again.
Okay.
Can I try my intimidation with the thaumaturgy first?
You can if that's what you want to do. They are not aware of you.
Right, so I want to just kind of pop out and with thundering and because I know that bugbears and goblins kind of have similarity and we're kind of above them in the ranking of
right.
Stats, right?
Yes.
So I want to pop out looking just epic and holy and be or epic and evil, whatever, and just be what are you lowly beings doing wasting your time here? Something like that.
Good, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Awesome. Ooh. Where are you? 21.
Okay. Do you speak Goblin? You do, right?
I do.
So in Goblin, they stop shooting and they kind of cower a bit behind the wall, and you can hear them say, "Oh, it's Balsarak! Oh, Lord Balsarak, you got new armor. We so sorry, we didn't mean to almost shoot you. You come in back way."
And that means what to you?
We
Get out here.
not mean to shoot at
Get out
Balsarak.
here.
So you order them to come out here? Is that what you said?
I ordered them to throw down their weapons and get out here.
Okay.
Those stupid weapons, get out here.
They come out and they line up. Like they line up like idiot soldiers standing there waiting for inspection.
And then I kind of just do a little look to my right. Wait, wasn't Emperor King over here getting ready to like do the whole blasty thing?
I'm 30 feet away, but I'm ready to come to the corner.
Oh, and get your ass over.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you were over here, not over there.
Okay, I'll make my move down.
Okay.
Should we roll an ace, or do you want me to go ahead and shoot one of them?
Do we get a surprise round because of it?
They are not under the impression that you're going to attack. They think that you're inspecting the troops.
All right.
Well, are we going to murder him or should we just tie him up?
Yeah, we could just tie him up.
Oh, fine. Pitiful, all of you. Pitiful. Down on the ground. Worthless.
So they comply and get down on the ground, and you guys can tie them up if you'd like.
Sure, let's do it.
So one of the goblins has a silver flask of dwarven make that's worth 50 gold pieces, but it's filled with vile goblin wine.
Dwarven flask at 50 GP.
And another goblin has a key.
That's handy.
Okay,
Not
noted.
useful. Why not useful, right?
The wine's not useful. No, it's vinegary and tastes terrible.
I bet Bug Dug Slug would like it though.
So out of this room, there is a door here, and then on the other side of the crenellated wall, there is a door on the west and one to the north. And these three goblins, since they are tied up, no longer count. And they just sit there and keep whining and apologizing.
I would like to end my loud booming everything elseness.
Okay.
Should we look at that door to the west first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So the door is locked.
We have a key.
You have a key. You open it. These squalor reigns in this low-ceilinged room. A large iron spike is driven into the floor near the door, and a small iron cage is set further back. Several sets of corroded manacles are connected to the walls, and some still bind a few crumbling skeletons. Bound to the crude spike by rope are 3 kobolds. In the cage is a battered gnome. And this cage is small enough that the gnome barely fits. Like 1 foot is sticking out through the bars, and
That's a tiny cage.
it is very small.
Hey, Meepo, do you know these people?
Yes. They were supposed to help me guard Calcrix. Meepo picks up one of the bones from the skeletons, goes over and smacks the kobolds that are tied up. Like, you idiots! You let them take the dragon!
You don't know. You'll learn someday. So why are they tied up and Meepo's not?
Meepo hid.
Oh, okay. Should we let him out then?
Well, it seems like a good spot to swap, let the kobolds loose and we can tie the goblins up in here. Shove them in the cage.
That's a good idea. The gnome in the
No, they're goblins.
The gnome in the cage is named Erky Timbers. He is an acolyte, And he knows Common, Draconic, Gnomish, and Goblin. And he's willing to answer any questions you might have about what he knows about the dungeon so far.
Well,
Does he know where the white dragon is?
He says he does not know anything about the dragon. He just tells, he starts his story. He says that months past, he was on his way to seek his fortune down in Undermountain, and bad luck struck. That he was hit by goblin bandits. He's been here ever since. His deity's blessings have kept him healthy. Otherwise, he's not sure. Otherwise, he's sure that he'd be dead from starvation and abuse.
Well, do you guys, since it's 3, do you guys think that we've ventured long enough into the day to do a long rest?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could lock the door and do a long rest in here.
Get to know our new little friends?
Urki also tells you that the goblins caught 3 of them, or 3 of the other adventurers that came down here a month ago, and they were captives with me in here for a while. They said their names were Talgan, Sharwin, and Sir Brafford. The goblins kept them in here only about a week before they removed them. Belak wanted them, and that's the last I heard about it.
That's not a good sign.
He said, I've heard the goblins talk about someplace called the Twilight Grove down below. A wicked old human named Belak, a spellcaster, I suspect, tends an enchanted garden and harvests fruit from something the goblins call the Gulthias tree. But they speak of it only in the most terrified of whispers. The enchanted fruit that the tree grows enchanted fruit that look like apples.
That's very useful.
Yeah, that's exactly something we need to know.
So you guys want to take a long rest in here? Is that your
Do
plan?
you guys have any lay on hands points or spells to heal these guys before we long rest, since you'll get all that stuff back?
I can restore 2 hit points to 1 person.
I can do a cure wounds on whoever's the worst.
I can do 1 cure wounds as well.
Yeah, they would probably appreciate that. They're all messed up. And then we rest.
Okay, so we'll break here with you guys taking a long rest. You get all your spell slots and hit points back. And we will pick this up next week at 12 noon on Saturday.
Yay, we live.
See ya. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
Have a good
guys.
weekend, guys.
Have a good one, guys. I will see you next week.
Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for playing.